Yo, what's up guys? This is Rise and welcome to another video where today the Mud Boys are back as Whiscash, one of my favorite Pokemon from the early days of the Go Battle League, has now received a buff due to the move Mud Bomb being buffed, doing a little bit more damage, and Quagsire now has access to Mud Bomb, which is of course also buffed and doing more damage. So the Mud Boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, like that one classic song, and also that high school musical song, The Boys Are Back. We're running them with Pidgeot to be a little fancy, a little spice as opposed to Noctowl. And we're going to see how these Pokemon perform together. If you guys want to share this video, like or subscribe, it would mean very much to me and the channel. And let's get into things. We're apparently trying to like swipe out of the app, and Pidgeot here, look at this. Pidgeot's going to take a shield advantage and switch advantage from the Medicham. I actually bank a Feather Dance for later, and this is perfect because now we have a move banked for later, and we lure out the Sableye, and we know there's a Galarian Stunfisk in back. So this is absolutely massive for us. We're in a really commanding position. This is one of the, like, you don't want to speak too soon, right? You want to play it out, but it's one of those situations where we feel like we've already won this game based on the situation we're in. We can see the writing on the wall in the end game. All we have to do is get rid of Sableye, and then Whiscash is going to be able to defeat the Galarian Stunfisk in the back. Like, Whiscash was already in a dominant matchup here, and now with the newly buffed Mud Bomb, this is even more dominant. Plus, we're up 2 shields. Also, we're going to try and have a little bit of fun here. We're going to Feather Dance for no reason other than it's a lot of fun when you can debuff the last Pokemon. And we now have a double debuffed Galarian Stunfisk against our Whiscash with 2 shields. But credit to the opponent. He is fighting till the bitter end. We are so diabolical in this situation. The opponent, they're trying to bait us. We're going for the Blizzard. We're undercharging the Blizzard in rank 4. Oh my goodness gracious. And another move coming through from Galarian Stunfisk. It is the Earthquake. And now we're going to land one more Blizzard for good measure, because Mud Bomb wouldn't KO from this range. Trust me. Had to commit to the Blizzard. And there we go. I bet 99% of you enjoyed that just as much as me, and one person is like, Rise, you're setting a bad example. That is so rude of you. Guys, let's have some fun. It's Pokemon. It's about having fun. And here we see a Toxapex. We've got 2 better answers for the Toxapex, so I just switch immediately into Quag, and we're met by Obstagoon, which is not that bad. Pretty neutral. Of course, counter users typically give Quagsire a little bit of problems just because they have a lot more fast move pressure versus we only have charge move pressure. So I'm able to land the Stone Edge. Another move coming through. And also, I wanted to mention that if you have a Shadow Quagsire, I do think the Shadow is a little bit better. Unfortunately, the Obstagoon gets the boost here, and this is pretty rough for us because I think we would have gotten to 2 Mud Bombs if not for the boost. But because of the boost, we can only get to 1 move, so I just went for the Stone Edge. And this is pretty rough. Do I throw Feather Dance here? Yeah, I throw Feather Dance as to not take another Night Slash. I just want to get rid of this Goon, but now we're in a bit of a rough spot because our Pidgeot's been chipped. I bank a Brave Bird to use potentially for later. I swap into Cash Money. Whiscash. And this is bad. Scrafty's just a little bit too oppressive against our Whiscash. I wasn't sure what's more efficient here, if I'm being honest. I wasn't sure. I would think with newly buffed Mud Bomb, maybe it's more efficient, like 2 Mud Bombs versus 1 Blizzard. I'm hoping here I can just live the move, get off the Blizzard. If I'm only going to get off 1 move, go for the Blizzard, of course. Let me know in the comments what's more efficient, like in terms of damage per energy. And unfortunately here, I kind of have to throw, otherwise I would have to shield the power-up punch. And then we're just going to be too low. Unfortunately, Toxapex is too bulky. I knew Brave Bird wasn't going to be enough from this range, so I went for like a Feather Dance and then a Brave Bird, but obviously we're just too low. Not going to get there. I guess we were kind of close, like only two fast moves away, but well played by the opponent. If not for the boost, maybe we had a chance to win there, but tough team comp as well. Mudshot users tend to struggle against counter users for the most part. Obviously, it's not like a take it or leave it type statement. There's nuance in there, but I tend to find Mudshot users struggle against counter users majority of the time. Here we are against the D-Knight. Opponent makes a nice catch on Lanturn, but we're okay with this because we're going to be able to hard punish this Lanturn, and we're going to try and come out of this with residual energy if possible. We want energy to threaten that Dragonite, especially since our back two Pokemon have like absolutely zero fast move pressure. So what you're going to see me do here is, this Lanturn is debuffed, right? So I'm willing to take another Surf here just so I can farm up as much as possible. So I'm going to farm up to nearly 100 energy here before I take out the Lanturn. And this way I'm going to have energy to threaten that Dragonite. Bombs away. Boom. I feel like I have so many potential titles for this video. Mud Bombs away. The Mud Boys are back. I'm going to go with the Mud Boys are back, I think. What would you title? Let me know that as well in the comments. What would you title this video? Cross Chop is shielded. A nice combo play by our opponent. So I'm going to have to double shield our Pidgeot here. And I'm going to get off the Feather Dance. Hopefully we get a shield. If he calls it, could make things pretty sketchy. We do get a shield, so that's pretty big. He does get the farm down, but I'm confident I can live after the debuff. I guess not super confident, but I'm hoping I can live. And I do barely live after the debuff. Mud Bomb comes through. This should do enough to either KO or put it low enough to Mudshot down. And how often do you see this? Whiscash Daddy about to Mudshot down a Dragonite. In comes Shadow Machamp. I'm tracking his moves. I had to throw there because of Cross Chop he was about to get to. I go for the Mud Bomb. And is it enough? Newly buffed Mud Bomb is enough. I don't know if a pre-buff Mud Bomb would have been enough there, or if Machamp like barely hangs on by a sliver and gets off the Cross Chop. So we were thinking in chat that might have been a win strictly because of the Mud Bomb buff. Well, I think it was, because even if not for taking out the Machamp, also the damage it did to Dragonite a little bit more allowed Whiscash to Mudshot down. So I would personally think that's a game we don't win pre-Mud Bomb buff. Tough lead. Oh god, this is so bad. Oh no, dude. Oh no. I should have at least gotten off the Mud Bomb, I guess. Make this a more manageable farm. I know this is potentially a Sludge Bomb, but like I don't care at this point. In my opinion, the game is just like over. So I go for my Feather Dance. I'm just gonna play to like see what's in the back by like some off chance it's like a Galarian Stunfisk. But I know it's probably a Medicham. Opponent's staying in for whatever reason. Or maybe he's still switch locked, I'm not sure. Or maybe he's just trolling us. And there's the Medi, and I Mud Bomb for some reason. Rather than just closing my app. And now I top left. For a very amazing game. Just outplayed, outskilled so much in that game. Pidgeot, double Mud Boy. The team with a dream. Going against Spammer09. Pretty neutral matchup. Well, I guess DD technically has the advantage since he's the only one that has access to a super effective move. I go for a catch. I don't think it was a catch, though. I think DD just saw that I swapped and Psycho Boost and dipped. In comes Lickitung. Check out what happens here. I go for the Stone Edge. Like, theoretically, this is a pretty good matchup for Lickitung. Lickitung is going to farm up a lot of extra energy. I CMP him. I get off my Stone Edge. So at this point, I'm perfectly fine just letting Quagsire go down. I did as much damage as I could. I could potentially get like a big wing attack down with Pidgeot. He body slam baits me, and look at this. Quag Money hangs on to get to the Mud Bomb, which may draw a shield, and it does. And I actually decide I'd rather just get rid of this Licky before it gets off potentially 2 body slams or a body slam. I'm surprised he didn't throw. Maybe he thought he didn't live, because I'm pretty sure he had one banked there. Looked like I might have got denied there. Unfortunate. In comes Obstagoon, and this is where Pidgeot can really just be overpowered, is when something swaps in and we got a shield. Not only did we get a shield, but this is a double debuffed Obstagoon now, and unless he boosts, dude, this opponent is just in a really tough position. Yeah, that is where Pidgeot is pretty fun to use and really frustrating, I'm sure, to go against for the opponents. When you can just feather dance something that's locked in. Yeah, I'm enjoying Pidgeot right now. I'm still getting the hang of it, because sometimes it's tough. Like, if your opponent shields a Brave Bird, for example, right? Like, it puts you in a pretty bad spot. If they call a Feather Dance and then just, like, swap out, you essentially just kind of wasted all that energy. I simply just Blizzard to take out Obstagoon. We're going to shield up Pidgeot here. Pidgeot flapping away and going to go for the Brave Bird to cement the victory. Look at Pidgeot go. Looking fierce. Boom, Pidgeot. Pidgeot is leading the way along with the double Mud Boys squad. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, feel free to leave a like, subscribe if you're new to the channel, comment down below. All comments are appreciated. And all of that said, thank you so much for watching. We get the Metatite as the reward, and we're going to keep on trucking in this Go Battle League season. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.